The best show on television has been on for years, will continue for years, and goes veritably unwatched by the viewers of America. One Piece is the best show on television, bar none. The adventures of Monkey D. Luffy and his pirate crew began in October of 1999, and it's only barely past its halfway point. It has comedy, drama, and real characters with imperfections that they have to overcome. Each of the storyline arcs has to do with a member of the crew as they deal with a big life challenge, personally, and with the support of the rest of their crew. So it's character-driven the whole way, except for some of the filler, but that's better than some of the stuff that the Fox network might have on its channel at any given time. Don't let the fact that it's an anime dissuade you either. You can watch the show grow from episode 1 to now in its animation style, and it makes connecting with the story even easier. It's like the animation reflects Luffy's worldview, and as he grows, his convictions grow and change, so as the animation grows and changes. The less cartoony it gets, the more hard-edged it gets. They produce theatrical releases, TV shows, crossovers with other comics and animes, art books, video games, and people just eat it up. This version of the world has so much to explore, and by joining Luffy on his quest to become Pirate King, we get a chance to explore it all with fresh eyes, just like he does. I discovered the show during the dark times of the 4Kids dub back when I was a kid, but without it, I wouldn't have been able to re-enter the world as easy as I did. Who the fuck am I to claim that this epic Odyssean adventure is the best show on television? This isn't some weird fandom where I just claim that my favorite show is the best. Series have lived and died throughout the time that this show has been around. Great shows with great writing and great casts. One Piece has only gotten better over time, and it deals with issues like racism, slavery, corruption, loss, family, acceptance, and other tenets of human emotion. It's not like Dragon Ball Z, where two guys are like, hey, I'm stronger than you, and then they fight, but they make up and have a barbecue later. One Piece arcs usually end with a giant party that the entire community in which they are in celebrates the fact that this big evil is finally gone, and it serves as a sense of catharsis for the viewers as well as the crew. Volumes of the One Piece manga individually outsell the mangas of other popular series like Naruto, Fullmetal Alchemist, and others by millions. Professors in Japan have written books about why it's so popular and unique. For the past few summers, there's been a giant One Piece celebration at Universal Japan, and I want to go so bad. They have had boating excursions on ships that have been remade to look like the Straw Hats ship. I don't think there is another franchise that is represented in so many different mediums that has been so universally loved. The only franchises that come close are like Batman and Harry Potter. The pirate tales told are epic enough to warrant my best friend and I to want to tell our children these stories before they go to bed. And I don't mean epic in the, yo bro, that was totally epic bro. I mean the literal definition. A long poem traditionally deriving from oral tradition, narrating the adventures and actions of heroic and legendary figures. Luffy is someone who stands up for what he believes in and defends his pride no matter what the situation or the consequences. He's one of the best main characters in any story, and it's his story that should be shared with the world. I believe I have stated my case, so here's your homework. Watch it. If you go to Hulu or OnePiece.com, you can support the show while watching the first half of the entire series. Episodes 1 through 263 you can watch either dubbed in English or subbed into English. Definitely go for the subtitled ones. Stick with the show and be awarded with an amazing narrative. One Piece is the best show on television, bar none.